Now the guy that's gifted this to me, he mentioned this several months ago, and he's held on to it until it was the right time to send it, and I'll come back to that as well. In fact, I've got several things already. I've been kind of collecting them over the past several months, and I think now that he's aware that I'd got those, he sent me this, which goes along more than nicely, and I do actually need, make sure I keep that. So there we have an original box for a piece of NAD equipment. So let's get this a little bit further open now. You can't see what it is yet, but I can already see on the sides of the box what it is, and the smile on my face at the moment is huge. Just going to move this and get the wrapper out of the way, and then we'll come back to the actual item. I'll move those things there, and we'll get that back on there. So, anybody any guesses at the moment what it is? Yes, it's a NAD audio related. Can't beat the nostalgia of original boxes. Now the original box is also taped, so I'm going to have to be very careful again with the blade. And along the sides of the box. Let's see if I can get that to break up now, and at the other side too. Very well packed. Packing peanuts. Oh, and a note too. So now you're going to learn what this is before I take it out of the box. Hi Paul, here is the NAD 3020A amplifier. I hope it matches your tuner. Yes, it does. And you have many happy years with it. It is working, and if you want to recap it, you can get a kit of parts off eBay. If you do get a kit, make sure it's for the 3020A and not the 3020, as it is different. And check you get the right caps with it. There are two kinds, one that uses 2 main smoothing and one that uses 4. Yours probably uses 4. 2 is that 200 UF 35 volt caps. Enjoy. I've not done anything to the amp, so you'll probably have to spray the controls. Regards, Mike, Racing Demon 6464. Mike, before I even go any further, 1,000 thank yous. I've wanted one of these for a while, and for you to gift it to me, to the channel and to the workshop, I am absolutely blown away. So, packing peanuts. You either hate them or you hate them. Let's get this. Now we are only having a look at this today. I am not going to power this up. And yes, Mike, it does match perfectly with the NAD tuner I have, and the cassette deck, and the I've also got another NAD 705 stereo receiver. So let's get the box out of the way. Obviously the 705 has got the built-in amp, but I've wanted one of these for such a long time. I do notice on the back one of the spring control covers is missing. I should have some of these. I should be able to resolve that really quite easily. I mean, it's still there, it still works, it's fine. So it's just finding one that will just slot onto there. Got the clip-in set to off. Right. So I'll lift that up and you'll be able to see now. A beautiful NAD Series 20 stereo amplifier, 3020A. 35 watts at 8 ohms. I'm in heaven, really. Again, thank you, Mike. This is over and above. Shall we have a look inside quickly while it's on the bench? Yeah, I think we will. It'd be rude not to have a look inside and see what we can see. See if there's anything very obvious or not obvious at all. I just love looking inside vintage hi-fi. And radios is my thing, but these I've revered. I've lusted after for such a long time. Now, they are worth, you know, monetary value. They do have a value. And they've held their money for a very good reason. They're very, very good. It's a very, very good piece of equipment. That screw was in really quite tight, that. So just looking at the back while I'm undoing these screws, we've got the two speakers. The soft clip-in switch, lab in, preamp out, normal in, record, tape, play, auxiliary, tuner, phono, and the ground right on the back. One more screw to go, and then I should be able to reveal the inside. It's got a previous owner's details. Guessing that's not yours, Mike. Marker penned. I think that's in UV. I should be able to test that actually. But I can see it. Yep, it's in UV. Somebody's security marked it. Let's turn it back round first. Very, very good quality bits of kit. Renowned for needing recapping. As did the NAD 705 when I got that. Pop the lid out of the way. I've got the 4 good fuses down at the side. They look to be tip top. Oh, just knock the camera again. Nothing too untoward. What have we got inside? The 2N3056, the MJ2955, another 2955, and another, oh no, it's a 3055. It all looks good. I really ought to have set things up before I opened this, because I am desperately wanting to try this now. But it would take too long for me to set everything up for this video, so it will be another video when I get everything sorted, set up. Got the quality inspection sticker on the side saying that the chassis assembly, burning test, audio test, tuner test and final inspection was done. I'm going to take this board out, it's particularly dusty. That's mainly due to it having a vented roof. But I am so looking forward to using this. I can't tell you how excited I actually am. You perhaps can't hear it in my voice, but the smile on my face is huge. It's a very heavy, substantial piece of equipment. So what have we got on the back? NAD, New Acoustic Dimension. That's what the NAD stands for, in case anybody didn't guess. It's the 3020 stereo amplifier. There's the serial number. Power rating 150 watts. I'll zoom you down so you can have a look at that. It's actually upside down, so I will turn it around. I've got a very interesting plug on there as well, which I'll take off and replace. There we go. And if I bob that down there, I should be able to lift you up so you can see. There's the black cap that's, well, there isn't the black cap that's missing from this spring connector here. I should be able to resolve that quite easily. I'm sure I've got some of these very similar that I should be able to make fit. Very, very nice. I am very, very pleased with that. Thank you very much, Mike. Can't thank you enough. I know I keep saying thank you over and over and over again. It's a huge surprise to be gifted one of these. You know, I've hankered after one for a while and seen the price of them, and decided to wait until something cheaper came along, and then you pop in and say, I've got one you can have. You are an absolute superstar, and 1,000 thank yous, genuinely. I will recap it. I'll recap the lot and get it on test. I'll get my NAD tuner out and do a follow-up video where we just test the amp to see what we've got, and then perhaps another video after that of me recapping. So I will be taking this completely to pieces, recapping the entire board, not just the usual suspects but everything, carrying out further tests, reassembling, and then I will show everybody in a future video of the whole stack of separates. I've got the, like I said earlier, I've got the I've got this, the 3020A amp. I've got the, I can't remember what the number is for the tuner, but I've got the NAD tuner, matches this perfectly. I've got the NAD 705, and I've got a NAD cassette deck, courtesy of Radio Cruncher, thank you, and a NAD CD player. So once I've got them all set up, all geared up and wired up in the workshop here, because this is where I will be keeping this, I will do a video on the lot. The only thing I don't have is a turntable, which I will look into at a future date. I'm not desperate for one. I don't have any vinyl anyway, but just to have a complete set of NAD equipment would be phenomenal. There we are. That's the first look. And that's all it was just the unboxing and the first look. What's the label on the bottom? Oh, that's just an inspection label. So we've got the power on the front, headphones, bass, treble, balance, auxiliary tuner phono tape, mono, loud and volume, and then the power indicator lights. Double excited to get this set up. It will be up and on in an upcoming video, probably very shortly, because I am that excited. Thanks very much, Mike. You are an absolute gentleman, sir. I look forward to getting this plugged in and showing you how I get on with it. catch you all later. That's 4 thumbs really. In fact, I'll just keep the thumbs going. I'm over the moon. Cheers.